Hi, welcome back. So you are doing a dissertation. Welcome. This is a dissertation hub. This is for anyone who needs organization in their life, who is overwhelmed. This really has helped me not be so anxious about my things. I have no notebooks. Notebooks don't work for me, but they might for you. So, anyways, dissertation hub. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Wait, which one am I sharing? This one. No, wait. Yes. No, this one. Haha. Sorry. Okay. Oh, man. So here is the template for the dissertation hub. Again, it is located below as well with the quantitative workbook. This is a very generic one. This is not my baby. My baby, I will show you in a second, but this is generic. It has in progress, resources, questions, basic information about your dissertation, I think is good to have to do while waiting for feedback. And then I would actually include like a fail forward, like learn from mistakes thing here, but that's what I have. But you can add that. I'm not going to change it. I've also included writing workshop sheet. I love writing workshops. Basically, you can do it by yourself. I feel like there needs to be a different name to it. One of these days, I'll create a name, but whenever I do a writing workshop, I use this. And then this is the generic schedule I use. Sometimes it's not at 8, sometimes it's like at 10, but I just change everything. This is where I would put all the changes I've done, page, section before, and then a note. Is there anything else? And then what you changed. I hate that you can't see it all. Moving on. Lit map. Uh, I don't even use this anymore, but I work so hard on it. So I just keep it there, but I don't update it. But if you like it, you can. I put the thing here and then put like retention, attrition, burnout. So it's like major theme and then themes it's touched on. The best one is this one. This is the best way to keep your references. It has your thoughts and notes. So let me show you mine because I feel like mine is better. So here's the generic information I have. I chip things. So if you have Google things, you can put them in here. But if you have like this is a Microsoft document, you just have to put what it is, or somehow it changes sometimes. But if I have the quantitative workbook and I want to hyperlink it, I'll control K, or up at the top, there's like an insert link, and then I'll paste, and then it will, that's a hyperlink for you. It's hyperlinked and it'll be right there. But this is my finish. That's my IRB approval. This is my first 3 chapters. This is my working chapters. Um, yeah, this is just like a bunch of yummy, good stuff here to do while waiting for feedback. My questions I have for my chair, or just questions for me in general, which I should go through because I think I'm done. And then fail forward here and any notes as well. Um, I had an IRB. This was constantly used. Again, keeping everything in one place has been chef's kiss. Like it doesn't drive me nuts. But this is where I've put everything for my IRB. And then I even created an IRB folder that I've linked into here. So again, you can just link everything. If it has a web URL, you can just link it. Just title it, hyperlink it. My lit review mapish, this is what it looked like. And then my references, though. She is so beautiful. I did, if I checked mark it, I checked to make sure it was in my reference page. And then the citations, as well as it was linked. It's linked to the PDF. This took a while to make, but let me tell you, it has been worth it. Again, work smarter, not harder. What you set now, it might be a lot of work now, but your future self is going to thank you. So just keep that in your brain. Very efficient. If I'm like, oh, let me pull that Anderson one, boom. I've also put here the topics. So I have a way I can drop down and just select as many that apply to that article. And then here I also had a chapter one. I don't know what I did with it, but I would control F to find how many times I've actually wrote out the reference. And I kept track. And I'm like, okay, so 9 is a big one. Um, 1, if it's huge, it's like a big, big one. Like I talk about it in like a case study or talk about the whole article in itself. Um, I also put 1 big and then 5 or 15 or things like that. So I didn't do for all of them, but I'm still working on it. And then I have reference, I have notes, and then it goes with you. Future research that it talks about is I definitely would put there as you go through it. Any thoughts you see as you read and any gaps you see, like I don't see them talk about this or your thoughts. So, but I also have thoughts in other areas. I've done annotative bibliographies on some of them, and then I've copy and pasted verbatim um, the abstract. Yeah, and some of them not needed. Oh, because it's a book, I guess. But yeah, so that's how I crazily use this hub. And then my writing workshop is here. More detailed is that like using this start word count is really good when you're like struggling because every yellow makes a difference. Like even 114 made me feel really good. This says -19. I didn't really have extra pages, but the pages can be sad. Also, the section I like is evidence of work, which is those page numbers, but to also include like what you've made. So if you made like a diagram, you can put it there and be like, oh, I was successful in some way. And then it also, you can go through it and talk about what you want to do after the break, your goals for the day, um, things like that. And then to do is like things you didn't finish. So you can always refer to it the next time you do a writing workshop. And I honestly, I use it in different ways. I am not a stickler with taking what I've done here and then moving it over. Sometimes I did it already and I just forget to check mark it. So, yeah, that's my writing workshop tab. Here's the changes, the section, the page number before verbatim, and then the note that was told. It's almost like a T-chart. And then the change, yep, totally did away with it. So change or like a note or the change exactly verbatim of how you changed it. And then required changes if you need them based off of your feedback from your committee. This is how I've done it. Just basically notes on what I did. I should be more specific about this because, like a fool, I have 2 pages. So I definitely need to combine them and not have them all over the place. But yeah, this is my required changes. And I'll just put it in that place and I'll show you how I do it. So you can control V and then it will automatically ask, do you want to make it a chip? And then you can click it and it'll be there. But yeah, that's how I use the hub. It is located below where you can force copy. Um, yeah, hopefully it helps you. Hopefully it'll make your research a little bit better in organizing everything. It might be a good way to take whatever you have and kind of organize it, figure out what will work best for you. Yeah. Happy researching. Bye bye.